Hey, what's up guys, Kester here and welcome back to my channel for another video on RPvE 10 Battlegrounds. And for today's run we are going to use only common and uncommon cards in the deck. And you can see how these cards can grant you victory in RPvE 10 maps as well. I also think that for this month, for the June 2021 RPvE, the map is slightly easier as the third orb doesn't have a lot of strong enemies guarding the base. So yes, this month's Battlegrounds 10 is a little easier than the rest of the other months. Alright, so let's get straight into the video. I'll be starting off with using Shadow. And what you can learn from my mistake in this game is to have a small unit that counters small units as well. So like for example, Rough Blades would be a good card. This is because I use Witchclaws to counter small, forgetting that the crossbowmen have an M counter, killing my Witchclaws pretty quickly, while my Forsakens can get killed by the Bandit Footmen because of their S counters. Although they counter the M units like the Bandit Birds and the Bandit Shaman pretty well. I have the Skeleton Warriors to tank the damage using the Unholy Armor. So the first step is to clear the base. I'll activate the Frenzy for the Forsaken, as Motivate is a rare card, we don't have it in our deck. Right, summon some Phase Towers at the base as well. You want to have Phase Towers instead of Life Stealers, as Life Stealers drain their own health in order to attack the enemy. There's another slight mistake here is to draw the camp to my main base, and I'll have a little bit of trouble to defend it, but in the end I've won because of my Phase Tower. They do quite a lot of damage and their health as a tower isn't that bad either. Right, I've summoned more units here and the tower as well to help me out. Remember to always repair your towers at your base.
A power well is under attack.
Yes, having a little bit of trouble to clear because of the Shaman. I should have used my Forsakens to aim the Shaman instead of the Bandit Birds.
A monument is under attack.
Which I am doing right now to kill the Shaman first.
A power well is under attack.
As you can see, my towers got destroyed. I have to summon some units to defend my base.
A monument is under attack.
Alright, once I've gained control of my base, I will get my second orb. And you can see the third base, where you get your tier 3, is very weak monsters. Usually they will have the Bandit Wind Hunter at the tier 3 base, but for this is just the Bandit Birds. So very easy RPvE 10 map for this month.
A power well is under attack. A monument is under attack.
Alright, the problem here is getting your monuments, which will also attract the bandits at the next base. So you don't want to attract the bandits at the adjacent base, which can give you a lot of trouble.
Your forces are under attack.
As you can see, I took quite a bit of time to get my tier 2, but this will be my army that will get the second orb. Right, as you can see, Eliot, this second base, but it shouldn't be a problem after I get my second orb, as I'll summon the Lost Launchers, Fire Affinity, and I have Coldsnap, which will disable the bandit army. Fire Affinity Lost Launcher will deal a lot of damage due to its infused rage. Yeah, so after building a second orb, you can destroy towers at the first base to gain back your void power. Just keep summoning the towers to kill off the bandit units. And have your Lost Reavers attack the bandit camp that spawns the units. Yeah, I have built 3 of them so that I can clearly destroy the bandit tent. Alright, now that the bandits won't be spawning, you can slowly clear off the bandit camp, build more Lost Reavers. It's a very good card, even for PvE. Right, your third orb is up. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the Furnace of Flesh to gain back your void power quickly from the bandit corpse. Furnace of Flesh again? But you won't have the Cultist Master, so it will be less effective. Yes, so you'll be summoning the Lost Horrors. My favorite common tier 3 card to use. The most reliable one yet. So after destroying the base of the second lane here, you can destroy your towers at your second orb. No bandit units will be attacking from the bottom area.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah. Lost Horrors accompanied with healing spells are very good. Base is holding off well as well. Remember to build more Lost Launchers once they are destroyed. But the problem here is the Shaman, but 2 Lost Launchers should do the trick. Yeah. Now summon 2 Necroblasters to defend the base just temporarily. Once you have all your tier 4 units ready to take over all the camp on top, you won't really need any defense because the armies will travel this path down, straight down. So wherever your army is attacking, you encounter the armies that will be moving to your monument. So the trick I'll be using for once I get tier 4 is to use Green Piece to disable the enemy units from attacking, and use your Giant Wyrm to clear the spawning camp first, which will make your life a lot easier. Yeah, once done clearing the adjacent bandit camp, you can kill off the Lost Horrors and continue to build more Giant Wyrm. You can actually add Breeding Grounds to this deck, which would really save a lot of power. Alright, I think I'll just kill my Lost Horrors after my Giant Wyrm connects with my army. Oops, the Lost Horror is gone already, alright. Now I have 4 Giant Wyrms, and you want to have a ground presence as well to cast crowd control spells, so I have a Gemeye, and I'll be summoning Construct as well. Construct will be very useful in knocking back the boss units like the Command Walker. The Command Walker is usually as the last base for RPvE 10. Green Piece again to take down the bandit tents, prevent units from spawning. Another Green Piece. You can see all the cards I use are pretty cheap. I did not include Shadow Phoenix because it would be quite an expensive card for an uncommon. I have mostly pretty cheap cards. Construct isn't that expensive, Gemeye isn't that expensive too. I chose the Green Affinity Gemeye for its paralysis ability and attack. Yep, destroy the spawning camp first. And if you think your army is under too much pressure, use another green piece to make sure the enemies can't attack. Your main damage dealers are your giant Wyrm, so it doesn't matter if your construct is caught in the middle of the green piece. As long as your giant Wyrm continue to kill off the enemies, it should be alright. Green piece again. Bandit Lord is the most dangerous unit here. Alright, slowly destroy off the buildings. With a good CC again. Healing spells are your very good friend. A lot of these big units over here. Right, one more camp. Bandit Walker and you win the game. Alright, green piece, go straight to destroy the spawning camp, and that will probably guarantee your victory. From now on, your ground units don't really matter because Command Walker cannot attack flying units. As long as you destroy all the enemy units that can attack your air units, you will 100% win the game. Like now, there's no units that can attack my giant Wyrm. So this is how you win RPvE 10 Battlegrounds, the easier way, and I hope this video has allowed some of you guys to achieve the hardest Battlegrounds map by using common and uncommon cards.